Hello and welcome to this trade breakdown from yesterday. As you may have noticed from my other videos, I finally got a better mic, and I hope this kind of sounds a lot better than the old one. But yeah, let's get into the trade breakdown from yesterday, the 20 risk to reward. So what we noticed was we've been in a bullish range from a swing low to a swing high for a few days now, since before New Year's Eve, and we've noticed that our 1 hour order block has been tapped and filled multiple times. So when it came to 7 a.m. Frankfurt Open, getting ready for London Open, this is what I saw. So I've seen the complete 1 hour order block be filled, so there's no space at all. And in order to continue seeing bullish price action, I wanted to be seeing the previous highs get taken out and start creating new highs, which we've seen it's been respected once, and then that's been respected again. So you can only anticipate the same thing is about to happen. So if we drop down to a 15-minute time frame where I mark out all my points of interest, we've seen a 15-minute imbalance in line with a half an hour order block. We've seen that get tapped and it try to continue lower. So we've seen this break here, and we see that obviously it's starting to create lower lows, so we can still anticipate trading lower. So now that this high has created a break in order flow and change of structure, we know that this is now our internally protected high. So this is our IPH, internal protected high, because it's caused this break of this protected low. It's an internal protected low simply because we'd like to trade higher, but since it got disrespected, we know we're going to trade lower. So this being our internal protected high, we want to see this be respected, and we want to see it not get wicked out, as we don't want to see the market come above and then continue to trade lower. We want to see it completely respect it without even going near it. So on the day, obviously we've had our points of interest like this 15-minute order block, and we've had our 5-minute order block at the very top here, specifically marked out. However, obviously we haven't seen any reactions from the 15-minute order block here or the 5-minute here. Instead, what we've seen is we've seen this whole 15-minute order block get tapped into multiple times. If we drop down to the lower time frame, liquidity almost acts as a block for these order blocks. So we were looking essentially to sweep this level of liquidity before trying to trade lower. This was our minimum point. We'd like to see it trade up to the 5-minute order block, but obviously that didn't happen. But we're fine with just this liquidity sweep. So after seeing that liquidity sweep, we're looking for our internal confirmation, obviously. So we drop down to the 1 minute, and we've seen a simple break here, initializing the change in order flow and change of character. We've seen another break happen multiple times, as in not a close below, but we've seen it being tapped multiple times, which shows that it's holding temporarily, but the more times it gets tapped, the more chance it is to be broken. So after seeing this change here, followed by the build up of liquidity from here to here, after seeing this build up of liquidity, we're looking for our 1 minute point of interest. So originally we had our 1 minute imbalance right here, and you can see how it's wicked in. I took a loss from trading into this fair value gap, because I took a trade from here, took a short as it entered this fair value gap again, which was silly because I didn't concentrate enough on the 1 minute time frame. So after seeing this, after I took the loss, I saw that the tap in by this wick shows that this fair value gap is now invalid and it's already been mitigated. So the next point of interest, well, the only other point of interest within here is this order block, which is a SCOB, single candle order block, and this single candle order block is the only other 1 minute point of interest within this range. And the second I saw that the 1 minute candle wasn't closing within this order block and it was rejecting it, I just hopped in. I hop in with a 2.5 pip stop loss usually, but on funded accounts or funded challenges, I'll use a 3 pip stop loss to account for spread. And we were targeting the next 1 hour order block. So like I was telling you guys before, we see no other order block or any other point that we can anticipate a reaction off of. So the next target for me was this unmitigated 1 hour order block. You could have very easily anticipated the whole reverse, or maybe targeted this low for liquidity, as beneath this order block here there's not a single other valid order block, because obviously this is our order block and it's already been tapped in here. So you could have anticipated it taking out this low and targeted that, but obviously 20 risk reward nonetheless on the first day trading of 2024 was lovely. So yeah, that's the 20 hour yesterday. Today's price action has been a bit shit, to be honest. I can go through that now as well. So as sent to the students, I was anticipating a reversal temporarily for just for today or for London session, potentially not even for the whole day, but we can see that we're bearish after breaking multiple pieces of structure, and even wicking this low is another sign that we could continue bearish. So we're looking for a valid point of interest to sell down from, and what we do is we mark our PD array, our fib retracement tool, from the swing high to the swing low on the 1 hour, and then we're looking for the first point of interest above the 50% mark. So above this 50% mark, I use the 1 hour as my targets. So above this 50% mark, we see this 1 hour fair value gap. That is going to be my target. My bias is very, very simple. I do the same thing day out, and it works perfect for me. So as sent to the students as well, I originally had this candle included as the whole markup, as we'd seen a really nice reaction from it over here. So I took losses trying to trade. I took I took 2 losses and 1 break even trying to trade internally here, trying to take trades up, whereas I should have, as I noticed afterwards, actually mark up my zone properly from this high to the low, or if you drop down to the 5 minute, it shows it better as well, which is quite literally just this order block candle here. So what I've noticed from this price action, I would have taken a loss from this no matter what. Like, this price action is absolute mental, and I do see it continuing up to my take profit. If it doesn't, it's alright, obviously, because with the amount that made yesterday, even with multiple losses today, I'm still like up a good like 5-6%. So it's literally no problem. But once we had seen price enter this order block, we're looking for our confirmation down here using my double break model. So initially, once entering, we've seen the only valid order block get broken. Okay, good. We've seen B1 followed by a small pullback, which we like to see as well, and we're looking for a valid second break. Now all of this here is not valid at all. The only piece of structure within here that is valid is this high that we'd already broken. So the next valid piece of structure we're looking to have broken is this protected high. Obviously we haven't seen that broken. We've ended up seeing the sweep followed by our double break strategy, double break model, sorry. So we're seeing this B1 followed by, I count this as a high because obviously this is the protected high, well, internal protected high, and we've had a push down followed by a pullback followed by a push that caused this breaker structure. So I wanted to see it close above here, which we've seen. So that's our B2. We've seen the build up of 5 minute liquidity through here. We've seen that build up of 5 minute liquidity, and then we're marking up our 5 minute order block. That's our 5 minute order block now. Originally I would have seen this as my valid entry, but obviously I could have taken another loss on that. Like, price action day was absolutely mental. Like, it was really bad. This is the worst price action I've seen even during December, honestly. But I would have been looking to enter here, which obviously would have been a loss. You could have entered on the sweep here, and then that would have ended up as a loss as well. But as you can see anyway, today in general, the price action is like utterly shocking. I don't know if it's just simply accumulating for NFP or what, I don't really know, but today's just price action in general was rubbish. But still some valid internal structure, as in when it comes to sells, but not as valid as the day before, obviously, from that trade. Because here, like, we've seen no proper sweep of liquidity. We've seen sweep of this liquidity, but into nothing valid. Like, the whole day today hasn't had very good price action at all. So if you've taken any losses like me, today isn't really a day that we can properly learn off it. The only way we can learn off this is psychology wise, as in I shouldn't have taken multiple trades within these levels. I shouldn't have taken multiple trades, because obviously it's resulted in multiple losses. Luckily, I'm still up with a nice percentage on the week, but taking multiple trades was not necessary. I need to work on that myself, especially because it's the new year. Like, you just want to get ahead and trade, so everyone needs to work on that psychology, including myself. But apart from that, you can't really learn much from today, because it's just one of those days with shit price action, you know. What's the day today? Today's Wednesday. I will be trading tomorrow. I'll have a look at news and confirm that in chat. I'll also be in the source chat. I'll be in the students chat in the morning between 7:30 and 7:45. That's when I'll get into the call. I may be on mute for half the session, getting something to eat or something like that, but you can join the stream. You'll see my analysis. If I'm there and I see you're there and you start speaking, I will obviously speak back. You can ask any questions you want. You can, like, just fucking fire away, go for it. But yeah, I'll be in call from about 7:30 till probably about 10:30, depending on the trades and how the market is tomorrow. But that will be a regular thing. Maybe not every day, because obviously I need my breaks, and I might like be going to my girlfriend's or doing something in the morning. But from tomorrow, it will completely, like, the whole mentorship will completely 100% start. I'll figure out also the way that I want to be able to book one-on-one calls, and I'll also be starting videos tomorrow, as in start posting videos tomorrow. I'm going to start with my whole trading plan. This is only available if you have the lifetime mentorship or if you bought the course separately. If you have a 4-month membership or something like that, you will not have access to any of these videos. But if you have the lifetime mentorship, don't worry, I'll give you the role and everything like that. You'll be able to see it all tomorrow. And I'll release them daily, one video a day. And it will all start with my whole trading plan, and then it will be followed by the concepts. Because I think if you have a good grip of the concepts and then you try and put it into a trading plan, obviously it might work, but it's a lot easier if you know what works already for me, and then you relate back to the concepts and you see why it works, if that makes sense. But yeah, thank you all for your patience as well. I've literally only just got back from Amsterdam today, about an hour and a half ago. I have a driving lesson tonight. I won't be very active tonight, but tomorrow everything starts. But yeah, I'll go through that tomorrow.